By now, the public has become very familiar with the video showing the violent arrest of Chad Holley. However, the video would have never surfaced if it weren't for one woman who has no stake in the case. And tonight, for the first time, we are hearing her story. New tonight, Eyewitness News reporter Jessica Willey spoke with her. Jessica?
Gina, Cindy Paxton stayed in the background on purpose, letting Quanell X be the face of this explosive tape. She got him involved in the first place, she says, because she didn't trust it would be made public otherwise. Since it has, she now feels comfortable stepping into the spotlight.
If it wasn't for Cindy Paxton,
I had to do it. And I'd do it again.
We may have never seen this recording.
That tape is really, really bad.
At an emotional town hall meeting last night on the subject, Paxton stepped forward for the first time.
Miss Cindy, stand up.
It was quite the introduction. She didn't speak, but she didn't have to.
It was overwhelming. It was great.
Tonight, she is.
It was time, I guess, for me to come out and admit that I was the one.
She was the manager at the storage facility last spring who called Quanell X to tell him about the surveillance video she had just viewed.
It was inhumane the way they treated him. Stomped him, punched him over and over and over again, kicked him in the face.
Though she feared she'd be fired for exposing what a then 15-year-old Chad Holley endured, she felt compelled.
And I felt like it had to be brought to the public's attention that these cops were bad, and I think Quanell did that.
7 officers were terminated, 4 face criminal charges, and the tape has forced the city and the police department to examine policies and training. Paxton has suffered too, she says.
Next thing I know, I was fired, and on my separation papers, they didn't even put a reason. It was just blank.
But she has no regrets.
I just hope that every sacrifice that I've made will keep other people from doing what they did and make police officers more accountable for what they do.
The storage company she worked for, Uncle Bob's, did forward a copy of the tape to HPD as well as the district attorney's office. But Cindy says she also wanted a third party to have a copy. We tried to contact Uncle Bob's corporate office in New York tonight to ask about Cindy's termination, but we were not successful. Jessica Willey, 13 Eyewitness News.